Hello dear learners, today's session we are going to cover the mind map of the chapter Indigo. We have already covered the summary and also some ultra pro tips that are there in the chapter. So if you have not seen that session, please go and watch that. So what is the major setting, what is the backdrop of the chapter? We know that most of the chapter takes place in Champaran, and it talks about the indigo plantation, the condition of indigo plantations, or the unjust system that was there in with respect to indigo plantations. The British rule and the Teen Kathia system. As I told you, the Teen Kathia system is also there in the chapter wherein we are talking about the unjust contract that the farmers had to go through, or the unjust compensation that they had to pay in order to break away from this particular system. Themes, what are the themes? We know injustice and exploitation of the farmers. अच्छा, theme से पहले let us do the plot. So in the plot we have Shukla, Rajkumar Shukla meeting Gandhi, and he was the one who insists on Gandhi coming to Champaran and helping the indigo peasants. Gandhi visits Champaran. We know that before visiting Champaran, he goes to Muzaffarpur, disobeys the order, and this is where the first civil disobedience act happens. Inquiry begins. We know the Civil Disobedience Act was a victory because he was not made to go to jail, and rather the British officials took the case back. So British officials को लेना पड़ता है वापस because of the mass support that Gandhi had. Then inquiry begins. किस चीज की? क्योंकि inquiry committee बैठी थी to look into the conditions of the indigo plantations. Then finally the settlement. And what was the settlement? That 25% of the compensation that the farmers had paid to British landlords will be returned. Social reforms. As I said, social reforms का जो हमारा क्वेश्चन है वो अलग बनता है कि what were the social reforms taken by Gandhi in the state of Champaran, in the district of Champaran, sorry. So what were the social reforms? Health से related थे कि he made some doctors to volunteer for first aid and give out some medicines. Then education से related थे, he opened up schools, and also related to the culture, that he informed the ladies about about the hygiene and sanitation, right? Proper hygiene and sanitation, making ultimately Champaran self-reliant. Then we have, who are the key characters? Mahatma Gandhi, definitely. Rajkumar Shukla, British landlords, and Champaran peasants. So we know Mahatma Gandhi is the main leader of Civil Disobedience Act. Then Rajkumar Shukla is the peasant, indigo peasant, who invites Mahatma Gandhi to take up the case of Champaran. Then British landlords and Champaran peasants, जिनके बीच में major तीन काठिया system था, right? Then we have the other one, that is the symbolism. Indigo means exploitation, definitely. Champaran is awakening and Gandhi moral force. So Gandhi becomes a symbol of moral force, a leader, you can say, who leads the first Civil Disobedience Act. Then we have Champaran as awakening. Champaran being the first place where Civil Disobedience Act was a victory becomes an awakening. It is almost a leader. It is the first harbinger, you can say, of change. Then we have indigo as symbolizing exploitation. अब indigo exactly as exploitation नहीं है, rather the तीन काठिया system was a symbol of exploitation. But वो तीन काठिया system था किस पे based? Indigo plantation पे. So you can say कि indigo plantation meant or symbolized exploitation. Then finally let us come to the themes. Injustice and exploitation with respect to the indigo farmers. Then power of truth, when there was this victory of civil disobedience movement, तो वो power of truth को of course theme को represent कर रहा है. Civil Disobedience Act, I have already told you in the summary class in session 1 that this is extremely important. Extremely important, that what was the significance and what exactly was the Civil Disobedience Act. Then leadership by Mahatma Gandhi, and then freedom from fear. And this can be connected to the chapter Deep Water. All right. So this was all about the mind map of Indigo. With this, we come to the end of the video. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel Fit the Lit, where we fit literature to its rightful standard.